what a wonderful day at my 9 to 5, regularly typing on my keyboard. Smiling. As a regular human should.
Stop. Stop whatever it is you're doing. It's time to stop. The sun and moon of Septimont has just been drip marketed. Just like the rest of the cast for Septimont, I have been looking forward to the reveal of Augusta Iuno. Although, to be fair, I was more looking forward to Augusta, because that elegance, that proud stance, so glorious alongside her gigantic broadsword and, like, super magnificent griffin. I just can't wait. When Ishtar, Iuno, was introduced, I wasn't exactly super thrilled about her design. I don't know, it didn't really click for me. Until I saw her first appearance in the story. Oh my god. That was it. I was convinced. I'm joining whatever religion this priestess is in. Leave it to kurogames making the actual in-game model better than the splash art. Personally speaking, of course. And speaking of splash arts, I just can't get enough of how good they look here. Now this is art. First, let's take a look at Augusta. Right off the bat, you can tell she's going to be a main DPS, electro character from all this lightning that's crackling around the crest of her crown. But wait, hold on. And it's not just regular basic-ass purple lightning. No. As the great Ephor of Septimont, only she deserves a lightning suited for her, signifying her status as a ruler. Red. Her lightning is red. Did y'all catch that? She also wields this greatsword that looks oddly similar to the grafted blade greatsword from Elden Ring. Love the references. At first, I was actually wondering why in the hell they made her an electro character rather than pyro, because hello, she's obviously a sun-based character. But with my tiny mind and a little bit of Googling, it finally made sense. So the sun is mostly made of plasma, and as this plasma moves, it generates electric currents, which in turn generate magnetic fields, and that equals to Augusta. And for the sake of this video, we're just gonna keep the science simple. This explains her lightning. But why mention magnetism? Well, let me tell you. If you look closely in her gameplay showcase, you can see smaller swords breaking off the main sword when she attacks. And even during, like, her first ult, it looks like she's unsheathing her weapon's actual form by removing all the other smaller swords, essentially demagnetizing her weapon. Fucking science. And it looks like her weapon is also composed of weapons from enemies she's defeated. Now, onto the actual gameplay. Look at how graceful she looks, truly befitting her title of Ruler of Septimont. The way she attacks is fluid, flashy, wielding her greatsword with absolute ease, swinging it around like it has the friggin' weight of a paperclip. And look at that! Look at that move! That's the griffin from her splash art. So sick that they decided to add that into her attack animations. That's so on brand for Septimont, since this region is so well known for their epic Pokemon battles. And that ult, oh my lord, that ult leaves you speechless. I love how she does things like a Shunpo from Bleach or an instant transmission from Dragon Ball Z, and after every attack, of course, gotta hold for a sec and strike a pose. And finally, to finish it off, she blows up the ground with a crash of lightning, perfect way to end a battle. You know, I can only imagine how her enemies felt when getting hit by that shit. Fun fact, Augusta's sword is about 3 cms long, and yes, we are using cm. And no, it doesn't stand for centimeters. It stands for Carlotta Montelli. Next up is the Priestess of Moon. You know. Unlike Dami Mami Augusta here, I can't tell what Hatsune Miku's element is going to be. Just frankly speaking, it could be anything. But most likely, she's gonna be a support or a sub DPS. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. There's really not much else to unpack here, so let's go straight to the gameplay. Look at her model. So gracious. So... what the fuck? She looks exactly like Ishtar. The visual effects on her attacks are so pretty too. Like, they remind me a little bit of Jin C's, except it's blue and gold, suited for a priestess of the moon. Her movements and animations are very graceful, almost like she's dancing, and it kind of reminds me of the dancer class in F14 because they also use chakrams. This transition was so sick. I don't think I've seen enough people talk about this. It's like an optical illusion trick. Is Iuno a magician? When her weapon transformed from a chakram to this giant bow-looking thing, it reminded me of Sona from League of Legends and these fools from Kung Fu Hustle. If you still remember the movie Kung Fu Hustle, you are goated. Alright, feet connoisseurs, your priestess of high-quality feet and toes is here. Look at that amazing foot dexterity. She could give Ronaldo and Messi a run for their money. Man, I bet her foot jobs are gonna be epic. But anyways, her ult is the final nail in the coffin that she is indeed just a blue-haired Ishtar. I mean, come on, look at this. You can't tell me that she isn't based off of Ishtar, and she even fires the bow with her feet. Oh lord, the feet glazers are gonna have a field day with this character. But yeah, amazing visuals as always from kurogames. I really love the super flashy blue gold dusty effects on her. I'm actually kind of glad they chose blue gold with this. Why? Because blue amplifies divinity and gold represents high status, power, and all that. Because royalty, you know, and she's a priestess. So it fits her perfectly. There you go. Some free color history. And there we have it, the drip markets of both these beautiful characters. I'm so freaking excited for these two to come out alongside their own companion quests. I hope they are good. And I can't wait to see what these two will bring into the table as well, gameplay-wise. Maybe they'll allow for even more viable team comps and flexibility. Although I just hope they'll be as flexible and easy to build like Frolova, because I am sick of echo farming, for the love of God. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Let me know in the comment section below on what you guys think of these two new characters, and let me know who you're pulling for. May the gods bless your 50/50s. See y'all in the next video. Peace.
2 to the 1, 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more